Hello everyone, welcome to this section number 2 where we will be talking about the computer network fundamentals. The first concept that we are going to look into is defining a network. So you need to be familiar with the term network and what does network mean. So a network is basically a group of two or more computers or other electronic devices that are interconnected for the purpose of exchanging data and sharing resources. Now, you are surrounded with networks in today's day-to-day lives. So any device, it should not be just a computer. It can be anything, starting from a mobile device to any other, the electrical items that can exchange data. That would be called a network. In information technology, a network is defined as the connection of at least two computer systems, either by cable or by a wireless connection. Nowadays, you would see the wireless connection is more in use. So the networks can be of both type, right? Connected using a cable or a wireless connection. The simplest network is a combination of two computers connected by a cable. So you nowadays, it's a common practice that you share data connected with a pen drive or on hard drive, USB hard drive. So that could be the simplest network that you can identify. This type of network is called a peer-to-peer networking. Now there is another type. This is kind of a network type which we will be discussing in the later modules or in the later sections. So there is a network called the peer-to-peer network wherein you connect two PCs or two mobile devices and share data between them. So those are called the peer-to-peer networks. There is no hierarchy in this type of network. Both participants have equal privileges. Each computer has access to the data of the other device and can share resources such as disk space, applications, or peripheral devices such as printers, etc. Today's networks tend to be a bit more complex and don't just consist of two computers, obviously. Systems with more than 10 participants usually use client-server networks, which we would discuss in the later chapters. In these networks, a central computer, which is called as the server, provides resources to the other participants in the network, which are called as the clients. Now you just look at this diagram and you will see nowadays this is what we have in our home. This would be your home router, which can be obviously a wired as well as wireless, but you would mostly be connected on the wireless nowadays. But you do have the option to connect the Ethernet cable and connect it to the computers, to the device, to the smart TVs, to the dish TV boxes. They're also nowadays smart. So this is a common design in our home right now, right? So this is called the LAN, and then you have the wireless part, which is called the WLAN, and then you have the internet, which is connected to your router provided by your ISP. Now, the next thing that we need to know is the purpose of a network. Why do we need a network, right? That is that is an important question. Why do we need the network? What is the purpose of the network? What are we going to do on the network that can differ from a home network and an office network? File sharing between two computers, it's the most common purpose of a network. So you would be sharing multiple types of files. Can be video files, media type files, can be JPGs, the images, can be other type of files which you will be sharing between those computers. As I said, like video chatting between computers located in different parts of the world, which is a common practice right nowadays. You do have your office meetings or even personal calls that you do over applications like Zoom, Teams, or WhatsApp, and all those stuff. So those would be one of the purpose of the network. Surfing the web, you're always on the web nowadays, so that is also one of the purpose of the net, to use your social media sites, watch or stream the media contents on the web, right? Video, listening to an internet radio station or to do research for a school term paper. Instant messaging between computers with the IM software installed. I mean, instant messaging software installed. Now, the messaging software can be of different vendors, but that is not the thing. The purpose is to send your messages through the network, right, to another person that you want to interact with. So the softwares can be anything ranging from mobile application like WhatsApp or the Facebook Messenger to any corporate software like the Skype or Teams or Zoom, anything. Email. This is one of the most important purpose of the network nowadays. So we'll be sending emails which would require a network. And voice over IP to replace traditional telephony system, which is mostly the use cases in the corporate networks.